Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore the various, regions of planet Earth. That is, the territories, states, counties, whatever they call the regions of the world. And I do so on GeoGuessr, with the objective to A, see places I've never been and probably will never go to, and B, try to have some fun in the process, and C, try to score 25,000 points on GeoGuessr in whatever region I am in at any given time. If I succeed in doing so, well, that region is all dusted and done with, will not feature again in the series. If I fail in playing 25,000 points, well, then it might feature again at a later date. And as a first for everything, today we are going into Panama for the first time in the series. And we're going into the region of Herrera, which has about 122,000 people-ish, covers 2,362 square kilometers, and the capital is the city of Chitre, which has about half the population of the region, 57,412 in 2023, and that's pretty much the only city in the area, and has, well, if you include the suburbs and satellite towns here, pretty much everyone in Herrera lives around Chitre. But of course there are outback areas, which we might get to see. So, well, we'll just have to plop on in and see what we get. So let's see, we're going to make a challenge out of this. Yep. I'm going to copy the link, and then I'm going to put the link in a safe place. Let's see, Herrera, put it in there, like so. And here we go. Right. Ooh. And I'm in trouble right off the bat, I see. Well, let's see. There are some houses down there, though. And we're looking north. Okay, this might not be as impossible as it seemed at first glance, but it's still going to be a tricky one. Now, let's see. What was that? What's this place called? It's an AMC Criadero. Okay. Would that be like a, what's the word? Like a corral, maybe? Oh, wait, that was something else. Susi, it said. That would be, in some countries, that would be a diminutive of Suzanne, Susan. Okay. Yeah, so they sell decorations of all sorts. Right, so Susi and AMC. Right, I think we want to go this way. And that poster has seen better days. Okay, I'm gonna assume we're on the outskirts of Chitre. Es obligatorio seguir todas las normas de seguridad, I think. Something about security. Or safety, possibly. And rent a house, okay. Well, that's not going to help me. I know I'm in Panama, so. Right. How about this thing over here? Brisas del Sur. Okay. I have a feeling I might be looking the wrong way, but I'm gonna see which of these seems to be a through road. Let's see, it says Calle Altos del Sol. That kind of sounds like Brisas del Sur. Isn't Brisa something like breezish? So, kind of like the idea of being over here somewhere towards the sea, like maybe over here. Nah. How about, well, there are a couple of towns outside. So, let's see, so I kind of got the feeling that we are Somewhere around Chitre, but that's not a given anyway. Well, it seems like this is the through road through the area. So, given that all the other roads here have to yield. Calle Brisas del Norte. Okay, so Brisas is definitely an area. Let's see, and here we come to the Calle. No, the Avenida del Sol. Okay, so the Avenue of the Sun. Oops, that was not supposed to happen. Oh, okay. That's different. That's very different. Right, so we got this fancy area with a not so fancy road leading away from it, it seems. I'm just going to head up here and see if there is another way or another road heading. No, back to where I came from. Okay, let's just check towards the northeast because nominally at least that takes us towards Plateadas Bismarckia. Okay, at least nominally that will take us. No, that won't take us towards the sea when I think about it. Eastwards will. Yeah, this is definitely. What do we have here? Club de Golf de Chitre. Okay. So can we find a Chitre Golf Club? I've got a Via still Golf. Frontera still Golf. Sunset Spot. Could we be like... so yeah, here's the Chitre Golf Club. Frontera still Golf. Elegant Artesanias. I wonder if that is the bend we were on. So let's see. So here's a golf club. Can we see any of the... So where did I go then? Did I go into this area? No. So where was the... What am I missing here then? I got the Residential Brisas. Avenida del Rio. Kind of a feeling that we're missing some streets here, but I went down this road, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. So if that's the golf club. Let's see if that's the golf club. Then we have some buildings there. Yeah, that works. Let's see, get back to the bend we were on. And let's see now. So we have a facility that's supposed to be over here. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay, it's here. And then we have... What is... Yeah. Elegant Artesanias. Ah, so see. Yep, here we go. Yeah, so we're on this bend. Okay, next step. Trying to figure out where on the bend. 1, 2, to bend is straight. In the opposite direction we go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna assume 3. And it's a shame that most of this bend is blotted out by the car. So let's see. So if we get the bits of the bend sort of cornered here, like so, then we should be about here. Close enough. Although 14 meters is a little on the scary side. Okay, we could still be in Chitre. Or Chitre. Chitre. Don't really know how to do the accent there. Should be easy, but it's so short that it's actually a little hard. Oh. Okay. Protect and service. So the police... That must be the headquarters of the police in Chitre, in Chitre, I think. So we got an auto centro, and we got a bus stop, and do we have a street name here? Not really. Comienza. Doesn't that mean start or something? Commence? Ah, Chitre and La Arena. Let's see now, where is La Arena? I know La Arena is a town. Ah, it's over here. Okay. Right. Oh, no, there was more here. There's that one as well. Cantarana. Straight ahead. So I have a feeling we might be somewhere in this area, but that could well be wrong. Let's see what else we got. So we do have the police station here. I would love to know the name of this street. That's going to elude me. Let's see. I also have a look at this street. It's heading. It's actually a crooked one. And that does not work with any of those. We could be on this one, actually. So, not here. No there. And, okay, so let's get the direction of this main street then. It is a dual carriageway and it heads... Okay, so that suggests that we're here somewhere. If we are... No, hang on. That should put us... So if La Arena is over there... So we're either on this the street... Let's just have a little look up ahead. And that turns... So we're not on this one. That leaves this one. Oh, here we are. There's the police station. And, okay. Right. So let's see, let's get perpendicular here. We're right next to this building here. That should, let's see, we're in front of the police building. Yes, that's good. 10 meters, wow. Okay, I better watch out. That could be, let's look, hello. So there's what, 1700 locations here, and I wind up in pretty much the same spot as I did earlier. Let's see, so now we should be... The problem is that we should be down here somewhere. And, let's see, let's head east. Okay, so that's a dead end. That could mean that we are here. Let's see now. So if we head over here, then we got the intersection up there, this one. That's the one I came through on the first round. So as we move back into place, we are, yep, we are actually where I have placed myself, except that we are on that side of the intersection. Well, that was quick. Huh. Okay, I like quick rounds every now and then. And this is sort of similar, but not quite. Why is it so slow in loading? There we go. So yeah, I guess chances are we are in Chitre again. Well, you did see the map initially. There were lots of locations outside the city, but it seems hellbent on staying within it. Although not 100% whether this is the city. Could be elsewhere. Like in, what's the name? In Oku? Except for the asphalt, this is giving sort of a, almost giving... Okay, I was about to say that was almost giving me a Thailand vibe, but I guess not. let's see, Gruas el Aguila. So something of the eagles. And in Chitre. Okay. All right, and that is off to the southeast. And we got the Calle Eduardo Tonobazan towards the southeast. It kind of feels like we're at the end of a road here somewhere. Now, of course, missing a lot of street names doesn't help any. So, yeah, we're not going to do it this way. So, let's see. Then we got the Pista la Herradura. So this kind of feels like a dead end. Let's head northwest. This is where we want to go. We want to go into the city, is it? But still, that could be the right direction. What was the name of this place? De Diego? Yeah. Right. We'll definitely come at the height of summer, it seems, and everything is kind of scorched and turning brown. And movement is a bit, glitchy. Which I never enjoy. Right, interest. Oh, let's see, there's a Kaya as well. It's the same one, Eduardo Tuna Bazan. The Tuna de Bazan. And where on earth do we go from here? Pista la Herradura. So that's to the north, and that's nothing to the north. So we could... Let's Brisas del Mar. Huh. So for all I know, we could be way up here. Probably not, but... No. Let's say that this is the most traveled road. There is another option I haven't used, but which I might, which I'll probably use if I cannot glean any decent information out of this one. Arua. Okay. That wasn't very helpful. And why am I always only getting the rectangle and not the arrows? There we go. I have to click like way, way, way up on the screen in order to move. That's... Look at this. I can only get this. Well, you might not be able to see it. I can only see the square. Not the rectangle that you sometimes get when you look ahead on GeoGuessr using a mouse. Of course, you play it by keys, but I kind of find that a little cumbersome unless I am looking to cover a lot of distance, and then I just use the enter key or the ahead key. Grupo Comeja, Panama. Okay. And the signs suggest that we are still on the through road of the area. Grupo Agricola Comeja, Cofruit, Panama. No, we still need something a little more juicy. Crikey. I have to like go way up to the compass in order to find somewhere to click. And now I can't even click there. That's messed up. Okay. Let's use the arrows. It's a bit more clicky, but at least it takes me in the direction I want to go without it. Oh. Well, at least nominally. What? Ah, Junta Comunal San Juan Bautista. Now that is, well, that's down here. So we're in the San Juan Bautista. What do you call it? Not the precinct, not jurisdiction. Well, let's call it neighborhood. Pastor Solis. So it must be. I would think that was somewhere around here. Yeah, I can't click my way properly again. So to make sure to hit the arrow. Let's see now. Bienvenidos, thank you. And now we're cooking with fire. No, not that way. There we go. Let's see now. So could we be... Let's see what it says on that sign over here. It doesn't say anything. Okay. But we do have what looks like a convenience store on the opposite side of the street. Panama Primero. Well, Panama first. Okay. So the road has gone north-northeast, so it could either be on this one, which is also an option. Let's see now. So we're not here. We're probably not there either. And this road goes... Now this seems like a good option. La Maximo. Let's see if there is a panaderia up here. Yes, it's the Sofia. Excellent. Right, so we came... We came out of this area. This is that funky junction that we saw as we headed out. Oh yeah, and there's the San Juan Gomez. It was called something else on the street signs, but okay. Yeah, we got the Herrera here, and we got the Gruas El Aguila. So we're somewhere in this area. I'm gonna plunk it there for now. Okay, so we have a road. We have an intersection that doesn't have a road. So that kind of suggests that we're there. How does that work? Well, that seems to work just swimmingly, doesn't it? So let's see. So if we now head up here, we're gonna have no intersections until we reach that funky one. Well, when I say funky, I mean, it just means it's a little interesting. So we got a road there, got the road through the gate here, the one we came from, and this one. So we're now here. And what it's called the Eduardo de Tono de Bazan, or El Tono de Bazan, or whatever, I don't know. Here it's called the Via Vuelta de San Juan Gomez. And that means that we were here. Actually, not quite. We are here. There we go. No, we were not on the opposite side of the street. Come on, get real. Okay, and we got the final round. And a dead end. And 2 Panama flags. And we're definitely in Chitre again. Wow. Well, we didn't get to see much of the countryside, did we? Oh well, let's see, we're heading north here. Okay, that's interesting by itself. Could be like, wait a minute, so we're heading north on from a dead end. Well, I could be scanning this forever. Which is pretty pointless. There's another interesting... Oh, there's a lot of roads going off here. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roads in this intersection. That's got to be recognizable. And this one is not going eastwards, it's going northeastwards. Okay. Oh, what do we have here? Proyecto Residencial San Pedro. Now, San Pedro, is that a part of the city, or is it just this neighborhood? San Miguel. Come on, San Pedro. Give me San Pedro. Nope, no San Pedro. Okay. Which way to go? Well, this takes us towards the sea, but whether it takes us towards the city center, I'm not so sure. Oh, some interesting buildings here. And I don't think this is the Croatian expat lodge. It's probably something else. And I think it's time I learn myself that this line on the license plates is from Panama. Birmetza. That's a weird name. It sounds like an agglomeration of sorts. Hey, and let's see, where did the Birmetza thing go? Was that down here? Yes. Yes, the Birmetza. I want to make sure I got things under control. I hate it when the game just wears off in some odd direction. Okay, east-west. And very straight east-west at that. We're not here, are we? So we've got a mall. And this is not it. But there aren't that many. So we got this road. Oh, Reba Smith. Reba Smith. There we go. Let's see. So we were down in this area. That's the funky intersection. Well, I know I keep saying funky like it's the last word in fashion, but so either down there or down there. I believe it's down there. Let's see. Except that there is no road after this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, don't be like that. So just past that one. Jeeps. This one is a little icky to navigate. Did I just pass that road? I must have, because now I must be here. Okay, so how old is this footage? 2024. There's supposed to be a road off to the side here. But the shape of that roof matches this building. There's supposed to be a building down there, which there isn't. I'm not quite comfortable with this one yet. Well, okay, so we've got this building with all the weird stuff jutting out, so it's definitely that one. So I wonder what's happened here. I see they've been digging here fairly recently, so maybe And that road has been constructed. There's some really odd stuff going on here, which I don't like. But okay, that's what we do, and that's what we get. Well, that was quick. 28 minutes, I'll take that. But everything was in Chitre. That was a bit disappointing. 45 meters, that's pretty imprecise. But hey, it's 25k, so I'll take it. So yeah. But calling this a playthrough of Herrera is a little bit of a stretch. So that was a playthrough of Chitre. But hey, that's what we got. So yeah, that's it for this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, and I'm glad that you're still here with me, and I hope you'll come along when the next episode is up. So until then, bye-bye.